Hello, one and all, boys and girls, Girl on the Shore fans, and normal people alike. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic holiday season. By the time I'm recording this, it is currently December 18th, but by the time you're seeing this, it is currently Christmas Eve. But with visions of sugar plums and whatever other fever dream hallucinations are associated with Christmas lying in wait tonight, I have a fantastic, really exciting video to give you guys today, which is my annual favorite manga pickup of the year collaboration video. We did one of these last year where I rounded up some friends and fellow manga tubers in the community to share their favorite manga pickups. Trust me when I say we got some great pickups for you guys today in this video. Some new faces that were not in last year's videos. Hope you guys do enjoy seeing these people on the channel today. Make sure to check all the channels out in the description below. All will be linked down there. And then at the end, I'll be right back here to give you guys my favorite manga pickup or pickups of 2021. So until then, hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more manga videos just like this. So without any further ado, let's get right in the video.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Weeabruh. I just want to quickly thank ThePromG for letting me hop onto this video and share with you guys my top manga pick for 2021. And honestly, there was a lot to pick from and it was really hard to make a decision, but I think if I had to pick one, it would 100% be Devilman by Go Nagai. This is one of those old classic series that you hear about. It's hailed as a revolutionary manga and you wonder how good it really is. And it's definitely not perfect, but it surprised me in so many ways that it just left such an impression on me and has quickly become one of my favorite mangas of all time. Honestly, it's so badass. You know, it's just for the time, you're so surprised how dark it is. It's so full of action and has such great characters. It's got Rio. If you guys have seen the anime adaptation, you guys know how cool Rio is. And honestly, he's way more badass than the original. He's one of my favorite characters of manga of all time. And you really do get a sense of how inspiring this was to other series like Berserk. As far as the edition itself goes, it's by 7Cs. It's a hardcover, and honestly, it's extremely nice. It's hardcover. The paper is a lot nicer than what you normally see, and it's just gonna last a long time. If you haven't picked this up already, I definitely recommend it. It's only 2 volumes, so it's not a huge investment either. But yeah, Devilman by Go Nagai, my #1 manga pick for 2021.
Hello Prom Nation, it is I, your non-human manga tuber, TheMangaSloth. I'm here to tell you about my favorite manga that had a big impact on me this year. The one that I'm gonna say stood out is none other than Land of the Lustrous. I just picked one of the many beautiful, gorgeous covers that they have for these. I am up to date on this. This is a series that I started this year, and it was after a long time of the community telling me, try this out, please, you're going to love it. And they were right. It is wonderful. It is a very hard to explain series, and there are so many mysteries and things going on that you just can't explain and you don't understand, and it just unravels and keeps growing and getting better. And on top of that, it's got a wonderful different art style that you just do not see anywhere. This is one of those ones you gotta try, you gotta check out yourself, because I will have an extremely hard time explaining anything about it, and that's a really good thing, that something is so different and new and refreshing that you can't just point to 20 other series and say it's just a mashup of these put together. Wonderful series. Now we're breaking the rules here a little bit. We're doing one more. This is one my wife picked, and rightly so. The Girl from the Other Side. It concluded this year with volume 11, and if you know what I'm talking about, that cover has deep meaning. This series is also different in art style. Look at that black, just so deep and rich. Wonderful art style, wonderful story. You will get emotional, and that's a good thing because that means you care about them. An amazing series. Please check it out. Thank you to ThePromG for having me on. Please be safe out there this holiday season and have a wonderful Christmas and New Year, and go read some manga.
Hey guys, what is up? It's HBL Manga here. I am a fellow manga content creator on YouTube, and I first wanted to say thank you to ThePromG for inviting me to come into his space, into his channel, and talk about one of my favorite manga reads in 2021. So, fun fact about me, if you didn't know this, I actually only just started collecting and reading manga about a year ago, so everything that I've read has been within the past year, and boy have I read some really good stuff. So for this section, I kind of want to stray a little bit from what I normally really hype up and what you guys probably know me for, the Berserk, Vinland, Full Metal. I mean, those are just series that obviously I like because they're just so dang good, but I wanted to focus on another series that not only touched me in a certain way, but also really changed my perspective of manga that I like to read. And that manga series that I am talking about is Real. So Real is a sports manga focused on wheelchair basketball. Honestly, something in a sport that I really didn't know much about until getting into this manga. This story essentially follows our different characters going through a lot of different challenges, and they just face a lot of tough situations throughout their life while they're still trying to pursue and chase their dreams. Now this story really stands apart for me because of just how raw and authentic and real these characters are. These characters in this story experience a lot of very human things, right? They experience sadness, they experience loss, they experience suffering. They really just experience a lot of human things on a level that I can more understand and connect to versus like a story of Berserk, because I mean, I don't got demons coming after me. Or at least I hope I don't. Regardless, Real has just been a really genuinely good read, and it really touches me in a way that no other manga series has, just because, again, even though I can't directly maybe relate to everything that these characters are going through, I can still find themes in this story that I can apply directly to my life, and it really just encourages me to keep going, keep pursuing my dreams, and keep doing the best that I can, because even though I have challenges and obstacles in my life, I can still pursue and live my dream. Are you inspired yet? The character development in this story is also phenomenal, and let's not forget about the wheelchair basketball. Dude, these matches have me so hype. This series is also one of the first sports manga that I picked up, and for a long time my collection was primarily like dark fantasy, kind of unrealistic, you know, kind of mythical things, right? And I wasn't really into sports manga at all, but after reading this, I really realized how much I enjoy sports manga, and from reading this, I've picked up a lot of other sports manga, and I have really loved it. So not only has this really changed my perspective and encouraged me in a lot of ways, it also helped me grow outside of my comfort zone with manga. So this series really did it all for me. If you're looking for a really genuinely good sports manga series that has hype moments while also being really personal and just very raw, I really encourage you to read Real.
What is up, everyone? Base Senpai here, and today it is a truly humbling experience that a world-renowned YouTuber known as ThePromG would feature such a washed-up manga tuber like myself in arguably his most anticipated video of the year. That's right, we are talking about the best pickups of the year 2021, the year of the serpent in terms of the Chinese zodiac. That is right, folks. I am here to deliver the best of the best this year has offered. The people in front of me definitely had bad taste. The people that are going to go behind me definitely can't compare to what I'm about to offer you today. That is right. We are not going to be talking about a manga, though. We are going to be talking about a webcomic, actually. And when I say webcomic, it is most likely known that I'm going to say Solo Leveling. But it's not just the webcomic that we're going to be talking about today. We are also going to be talking about the light novel. I have been reading these side by side whenever they come out. I have honestly been super impressed with the storytelling. It is not doing anything that I consider new and fresh. However, what it's doing, it's taking standard tropes and honestly just doing it at a level that I haven't seen done before. I love the artwork in this. It is absolutely fantastic. They did a fantastic job of adapting a webtoon into a manga form. It really does a great job. But not even that, just also reading it side by side with the light novel in itself, it's truly, this is all I want to read. All I want to read is Solo Leveling. It has sparked an interest in light novels. I've went back and caught up on other light novels that I think are better, but in terms of something that was released this year and something that I think everyone should experience, I think everyone should do themselves a favor. Pick up the webtoon, pick up the light novel, read them both at the same exact time. Just have two books, double fist them. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is my pickup of the year. Obviously, I'm doing ThePromG a favor by being in this video, so therefore he has to read Kengan Ashura in the year 2022. We've already signed an agreement, we've shook hands, and so he owes me this. But yeah, thank you so much for ThePromG featuring me in his best video ever made. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
What's going on, guys? My name is Sam, and here are my favorite pickups for 2021. I have 3 different pickups. One is my favorite series, one is my favorite individual pickup alone, and then one is my favorite game of 2021. Starting off, we have a pretty popular answer, but my favorite series that I picked up of 2021 is actually Chainsaw Man. I was able to get all the physical volumes, and I read the entire series on the Shonen Jump app. While the series started off pretty good, in my opinion, the later half of this first season, I guess you can say, was some of my favorite manga that I've ever read, and I'm currently rereading it as the physicals come out. Great action, amazing twists, and the plot really elevates to another tier of quality, in my opinion, after the first few volumes. So for those of you who just picked up the first volume and weren't completely sold on it, I highly recommend give it another opportunity. It's one of my favorite series of all time, and easily my favorite series that I read of 2021. So for my favorite pickup, I wanted to expand my horizons when it came to fiction reading in 2021, and that also included reading some more comic books. To my surprise, my favorite individual pickup of 2021 was actually this Batman Omnibus Volume 1 by Scott Snyder. I've always been a big fan of Batman. I haven't really been a huge fan of comic books, but I'd heard amazing things about this rendition of Batman. It's one of my favorite versions of Batman ever. You really get to see more of the detective side of him, for those of you who have played the Arkham series games like Arkham City. I love seeing that side of Batman. It also has one of my favorite renditions of the Joker. Pretty much a majority of the villains that you know when it comes to Batman, you get to see in this omnibus, and they're just really well done. You also get to see a bit of the Court of Owls, which to my understanding, we're gonna see a bit of in this new movie with Robert Pattinson. So if you're looking to venture into the world of comic books, similarly to how I did this year, I cannot recommend this enough. I absolutely loved it. For my favorite video game of 2021, that's gonna go to Shin Megami Tensei 5. Really cannot say enough good things about this. This is honestly one of my favorite Switch games of all time. I recently just finished it about a week ago. It's one of those games that the story and the ending will have you thinking about it weeks and days after you finish it, questioning was your decision the right one. And in my opinion, it's got the best turn-based JRPG combat in any game. I absolutely loved it. The character designs are fantastic. It took me 60 hours to beat, and I loved every hour of it. So if you're looking for a JRPG and you have the patience to really get to know the system and the world and the characters, then I cannot recommend this enough for you Switch owners. So that's gonna do it for my recommendations. Prom, thank you so much for having me again. Pass it on to the next recommendation.
All right, so I am back here to give you guys my favorite manga pickups of the year. And I say manga pickups just because I couldn't choose just one. These were both sets of manga that I was just so thrilled to have collected over 2021. So without further ado, the 2 manga series that I collected this year that I'm going to be talking about in this video are none other than Hunter x Hunter and Battle Angel Alita. Since I don't really feel like taking out 60 manga volumes and showing them to you in front of the camera like this, let's go ahead and go over to the white shelf and I'll talk about them a little bit more in depth over there. All right, so as you guys can see right here beside me, I have volumes 1 through 34 of Hunter x Hunter. Now, if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite anime series of all time, so I decided to check out the manga this year. And it was just such a fun time going through one of my favorite stories of all time all over again with a little bit of a different perspective. Not only just experiencing some of my favorite arcs in Hunter x Hunter, such as Greed Island in the Chimera Ant arc, but also getting into the new stuff that was never in the 2011 anime adaptation, such as the Chrollo and Hisoka fight, which was awesome. I actually ended up getting an amazing deal on this entire set off of Reddit for like a little over $200, which is an insane deal, and I'm so glad I was able to find this series for such a great price, as I had so much fun reading it this year. And my other favorite manga pickup of the year is, of course, Battle Angel Alita and Last Order Complete, volumes 1 through 9 and volumes 1 through 19 of Last Order. This one, it was more so my favorite from the collecting aspect. You know, with Hunter x Hunter, I basically just got it all in one fell swoop. But this series, I was not as fortunate. I actually had to go and hunt on the internet for each specific volume for the most part, which was very time consuming and sometimes pretty expensive, but just having this absolutely amazing manga series all completed with these beautiful, brilliant, colorful spines is just so satisfying, and it's definitely one of the absolute highlights in my manga collection, something that makes it kind of unique from everybody else. As for the manga itself, I really enjoyed Battle Angel Alita. It's my top 10 sci-fi manga of all time. The characters are spectacular, the story, the wide, fleshed out world is just done to near perfection, and for all those reasons, I really enjoyed reading Battle Angel Alita this year. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this year's favorite manga pickup MangaTuber collab video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Thank you again to everybody who participated in this video. It was a lot of fun to put together, and I am truly thankful that you took the time to record these segments for the video. A link to everybody's channel who is in the video will be linked down in the description below. I highly recommend you check out these amazing creators in the community. It means a lot to me as well as them. And make sure to leave a comment down below. What was your favorite manga pickup of the whole year 2021? It's a lot of time that people spent buying manga due to COVID and stuff, so I'm sure you guys have some really good pickups to share with everybody in the comments below. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more manga videos just like this. So yeah, this has been ThePromG. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And as always, hope to catch you next year.